Riverside Tai Chi. My name is Sifu Jesse Powell. Got an email question from Joss Warner. He's been practicing some Tai Chi, he's been learning from a book, but now he's starting to develop some knee pains. And he's wondering if he's doing something wrong because he's always heard that Tai Chi is supposed to help alleviate pains like that. Now, I can pretty much tell you I'm 99.99% certain that yes, you are doing something wrong. Usually it's the alignment that's off when you start developing pains, particularly in the knees. Now, because what has to happen is you have to sit into your inguinal crease. The bones of the thighs or the femurs have to sit straight down, even though there's a bend in the back of the knee, but that bone has to line up and sit straight down into the knee joint. And then the knee sits right on top of the tibia, so creating a straight line that is kind of compact in its nature. The tibia sits into the ankle, and all the energy and weight goes straight through that path, that straight path, into the ground. Now, that's going to prevent you from having knee problems because it'll take away that arc. When the knee is not aligned, when the bones of the legs all together are not aligned correctly, you wind up developing this kind of arc of stress that forms in the knee. And as we all know, the knee is not a weight-bearing joint, it's a transference joint. So if you're putting a lot of weight in that arc into the knee, you're going to start developing some pain. The best way is to, you can learn from books, but it's best to find a qualified teacher that's going to make subtle corrections that you're going to need that you really probably won't find in the book. It'll be very difficult to really pick it up in a book and understand what it's supposed to be, what you're supposed to be doing. So, I mean, even my students, I'm always, especially the beginners, always correcting their posture, always aligning their hips and knees and ankles, because if you don't do it right and you practice long hours and things like that, you're going to really wind up hurting yourself. I had one student say, while I'm adjusting him, can I just do that myself? And my answer was, you should be able to do it yourself, but you're not, which is why I'm correcting you. It's just a matter of having that alignment that's going to protect you from injury. The alignment is also going to give you much more power when you are using these things, using these arts to fight, defend yourself, or whatever the case may be. These alignments are very important. Now, Tai Chi, Hsing-I, and Bagua, as you know, are internal styles of Kung Fu, but alignment is very important even for external practices. I have a good friend, Bobby Brutal. You should check out his YouTube page. It's Yin Yang Fit, and check out his website, yinyangfit.com. This guy he's more of an external practitioner. He likes to combine some internal with external, but his alignment is top-notch for what he does. He's got some very dynamic movement structures that he does. He uses the kettlebells, and he's very dynamic in his approach to fitness and exercise. And if his alignment wasn't as good as it is, maybe he'd be able to do it, but he wouldn't look as fantastic doing it as he does now. So alignment is very important no matter what you do. Internal, external, combination of internal, external, sports, weightlifting, it all breaks down to proper structure, proper alignment. The internal styles, it's more of the bones. You have to consider the bones sitting correctly into their cradle, so the ball of the ball and socket joint has to sit perfectly into its cradle. so that the alignment is right. This way you'll prevent injuries and you'll gain much more power in any type of sport that you want to perform in. Alright, if you like this video and you want to see more videos and you want to get more information, click the link below and sign up for our free email Riverside Tai Chi newsletter. Thank you.